How to manifest a text or a call in a step-by-step, simple way without any fluff or overcomplicating such a simple process. I was asked to do more step-by-step tutorials like this during one of my live Q&A sessions, and the person suggested specifically a text and a call, and I know that many people are manifesting texts and calls, and specifically SP related. So here is the video. If you are interested in my live Q&A sessions, make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss them, because I'm going to do more of these. But if you need a more personalized help with your manifestations, you can book a coaching session with me from the link in the description box below. I would love to help you with anything that you are currently manifesting. So, speaking of step-by-step manifestation of a text and a call, I am going to suggest, as a first step, step one, you need to decide whether you actually want a call or a text, or you actually want a consistent communication. This is important to accentuate in a video like this, because your subconscious mind doesn't get a hint, it doesn't take jokes, and it doesn't analyze. So if you decide to manifest a text, but you actually want communication, you're going to be disappointed. If you want a consistent communication instead, please check out my SP playlist. I have more videos about that topic there. In this video, I'm going to specifically focus on a text or a call, just so you get the hang of the process of manifesting and how simple it can be. So the reason I'm saying decide what you want is because you need to think of your subconscious mind and the process of manifestation as a copy and paste. When I say the subconscious doesn't analyze and doesn't take a hint, it's literally copy and paste, is because if you want communication but you focus on manifesting a text, it's going to manifest the text. And that's it. And this leads to heartaches and disappointment and people thinking that manifestation doesn't work, etc. But manifestation works. It's just very precise. So if you are manifesting consistent communication, you can still manifest a text. It's not against anything. It's just that if you want one thing, don't focus on the other thing, because your mind is going to give you whatever you focus on. So step one, what do you want? A text/call or consistent communication? I'm going to assume for this video that you want to manifest a simple text or a call. The second step, step two, is going to be decide how you want to manifest it, meaning decide what technique you want to use. Do you want to focus on affirming, or do you want to visualize, or since it's 2025 and we have audio messages, you can use your hearing sense in order to manifest a audio message. So decide what technique you want to use. The way you decided, it's simple, whichever you like the best. This goes for all manifestations. Manifestation doesn't do well with forcing something that you don't want to do. It's better that you enjoy the process, because that doesn't lead to resistance, at least not as much as if you had to force the technique on yourself while also dealing with limiting beliefs in some cases. So choose the technique that you enjoy doing and it's simple for you, that you're used to doing, because they all work just the same. So you pick one that you like. And I also have to mention, this would probably go into step one, but I can put it as a step three also. Do you want a random text, or do you want the person to say something specific? Because if if you have watched one of my latest success story videos from my client who manifested communication from an SP, there was a situation where her SP was someone she had communication with only through her parents because of some work. So she had an assumption that if she manifested just communication from him, it could easily be just work. And she didn't want that. So if you have a story like that with this specific person that you're manifesting a text from, that if you focus on a random text, it's probably going to be work related or some other stuff that you don't want to know, or something negative even, if you have had an argument, etc. If you have an assumption like this, I would suggest to focus on manifesting a specific text, something kind, something nice, or specific words even that you want the person to say, because it's going to manifest. I know this because I have done it, so but you have to prove it to yourself. So the /4th step is simply applying the technique that you chose to the specific thing that you chose to manifest. Is it a random text? And did you choose affirmations? You can simply just affirm that you received a text from this person. And you can repeat that affirmation, and that's it. In a generic, very open affirmation like this, or with an affirmation like this, any text can come in. You just need to know that. If you're just trying this and testing it, which is fine, you can just do it. Whenever the message comes in, you know that it's your manifestation. By the way, when I say message, it's also the same for a call. It's also the same for an audio message. But if you want to go a step further and actually manifest something very specific that the person says, you can manifest it. You can affirm that the person sent me a message saying this, or this person, SP, said this thing to me in a message. SP sent me this type of message. If you instead are, for example, if you're manifesting an audio message, you can literally just decide what you want the person to say and hear the audio message. I had a client who was manifesting things with this technique, not just to receive the message, but to receive the news, the actual message via an audio message. So she would, anything she wanted, she would hear a person tell it to her through an audio message that this is true. So this is a great technique. You can use it. It's Neville's telephone technique, just in a more modern way, because we have different technology now. Otherwise, you can visualize receiving a message. If you want just a random message, receive, of course, visualize receiving that message on your phone. You can go in as many details as you like. You can simply imagine the person's name and the picture and their name, however, whichever app you're using, and just see a random, maybe blurred message if you don't want to go into details what the person is saying. What I suggest to clients that don't want to go too much into details of the specific words, but they still want the message to be nice, you can see a sort of maybe a blurred message with an emoji, heart emoji, kiss, flower, something that is positive for you, something that would imply that the message is positive. So you can imagine, visualize, receiving a message that has an emoji in it, and that's what you focus on. So it will be a positive message. Otherwise, you can literally, what I have done, like I said in the beginning of the video that I have done it, what I have done is I have visualized a specific person sending me a specific message on a specific app with the specific words, and I would just continuously visualize that in my mind. No emotion, no big deal, because that wasn't a big deal for me. If it's a big deal for you, if it's an important person, you have feelings for the person, and you know that you will have a certain emotions that you want to work with, you can do that, but it's not necessary. It wasn't necessary for my manifestation, and it certainly manifested with the specific words, and it's really fun. It's really fun. Have fun with this. The important thing is to remember that if you want consistency, manifesting one message is just going to manifest one message, not the consistency. So just remember this. And also, don't jump to the conclusion that this didn't work just because the message didn't come in 5 minutes later, you doing your technique. Persist. And if this is a big or part of an important situation, and you have limiting beliefs that this person will never text you, you have been in no contact for a long time, etc. These are simply limiting beliefs that you can get rid of through affirming the opposite or through persisting in this. This can be your solution to those limiting beliefs, because if you consistently imagine or affirm that a message came in, what do you mean no contact if I just received a message? So this it's this simple. It can be this simple. This is why I'm saying that no need to overcomplicate it. Decide what you want. Decide what technique you want to use. Pick one that is easy for you, that you enjoy doing, and apply. Persist, and that's it. This is the formula for all manifestations, but I understand that you guys want to hear specific topics. So if you are interested in a different tutorial like this, step-by-step explanation of how to manifest a certain thing, let me know in the comments, because I am very interested in knowing what you guys are manifesting. And of course, most of my videos are based on what you are interested in. And a lot of it is what I hear from clients during coaching. If you are interested in one-on-one coaching where we can focus on your specific situation and work on that, you can book a coaching session with me from the link in the description box below. I would love to help you with any of your manifestations. Make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss videos like this and my live Q&A sessions where you can ask me questions live. And have a beautiful day, and see you in the next video.